Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also continued to hold above our key area of support at around the $1.0349 mark, and here on the 4-hour chart we have been able to print a long wick to the lower side, which is an indication that the buyers are trying to get a little bit stronger and are trying to push the market higher, and there are chances that we might continue gearing up and see a break above the 20-day MA, have the support that we need for us to continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $1.17 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $1.1715 mark and the $0.9311 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.9465 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of this wave 1, and that was after seeing this 1-2 set up to the upper side, having the wave 2 giving us a low at around the $0.74 mark before we started this Elliot structure right here in yellow. And since we're in the formation of this wave 3, that is what I'll be basing my analysis on. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.2891 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this Elliot wave structure, which is a micro Elliot wave count within the formation of this wave 3, that is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out within the formation of this wave 3, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the Elliot wave structures. And these Elliot wave structures that you see right here are micro Elliot wave counts within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, where we saw this 5-wave structure to the upper side in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $1.25 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and I believe whatever we are seeing at the moment is still the corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2. And using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $1.0958 mark and the $1.0598 mark, which is a target area at the time of this recording we have fully maximized, meaning there are high chances that we might have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and we might continue gearing up, continue pushing through other key areas of resistances in what could be the start of the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, assuming that Polygon Matic is not going to give us one more leg down in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That now gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.552 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting Polygon Matic to do in the formation of that wave 3. But in case the breakdown continues we get back into this blue target area, which is right here between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and maybe at some point we lose the fib level 0.618, which is the lower side of this blue target area. Then I'll be watching the fib level 0.78 as my next target, and I think we need to add that on the charts because that is still a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, which lies at around the $1 mark, perfectly at around the $1 mark. So there are chances that in case the breakdown continues, Polygon Matic might get back to the $1 mark before we can see the low for that wave 2, then start our impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll have to sketch out new target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. So that is the minimum, that is the maximum that we can expect this second wave to the lower side to do in case the breakdown continues. But in case we continue seeing a bit of an increase in the buying volume, continue pushing above the 20-day MAs both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart, and also see a break above our key area of resistance at around the $1.17 mark, then that could be the start of the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side, where I'll be watching these highs at around the $1.25 mark. Because a break above those highs, then that will be enough confirmation that we are back in the formation of these wave 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting here on the Polygon Matic chart. Continue watching this blue target area because we need to continue holding within it for us to still say that whatever we are seeing is the formation of this wave 2. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 50 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, you have been able to print a bullish cross, suggesting that higher prices might be coming our way. So there are high chances that we might see a reversal to the upper side in what could be the start of that wave 3. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.